Welcome to another edition of My Reality Jeep Life. I'm the Vermont Jeepgirl, and this is my 97 stock Cherokee. I've been using it as my road rig, back and forth to Jersey, and wherever I might travel. Today I'm changing the oil. It's been way overdue, kind of embarrassed to say. I think maybe 6,000 miles overdue. Yeah, I figured it's time to do that. I've already taken the plug out of the oil pan underneath and it's draining, and right now I'm going to be taking the oil filter off. But on these 4.0s, on this Cherokee here, if you can't get to the oil filter from the bottom, you have to get to it from the top, and in order to do that, the oil pressure sending unit is in the way. So now that I have this brand new really cool socket right here, I took the oil pressure sending unit off so that it's easier for me to put the oil wrench down in here, which I'll show you what that looks like. This is an oil wrench, and this is a really cool one. It swivels. You can get into all different kinds of directions. So what I'm doing is I'm going to put my oil wrench on the old oil filter. I am going to be turning it which way? Lefty, lefty loosey, righty tighty for this application. A good way to remember is if you're standing here looking down inside the engine compartment, you want to roll it towards the block. Okay, so put it on here. Sometimes behemoths might have tightened these down, and it's really hard. I got kind of lucky with this one. I started earlier here unscrewing it, and thank God it's not really tight. Take this off and remember to put the oil pan underneath to catch the oil. Okay, so now when you go to unscrew it, this filter will have some old oil inside of it. I know you can't see it. It's kind of leaking out pretty good. Still unscrewing it. We have our new filter. My hands are dirty, so they have dirty. What I'm going to do with the new filter before I screw it on is I'm going to take some clean oil, and I'm just going to put a little bit on this rubber gasket and make a little bit of a better seal. Okay. And reach in here and start tightening it the opposite way that we just took it off. Screwing this on, try not to cross thread it, don't force it. It should rotate on very easily. And once you have it snug where you can't snug anymore with your hands, you can pull out the oil wrench again. And this time, we're going to snug it down tight. Again, the opposite way. We just took it off. My oil filter is on, and everything's drained out from underneath. So plug back inside the pan and snug it up. I need to put the oil sensor back on. That is the tuber I've got. Well, I need to this guy back in here. Snug the oil pressure sending unit back on. Don't over tighten, but just snug enough. And then plug back on. Make sure that the part that locks on goes in the right direction. There we go. She snapped on. Okay. Go underneath and we will put the plug back into the oil pan, and then we can come topside again and fill her up with some oil. Okay, earlier I took the plug out of the oil pan and drained the oil, and now that I have my new oil filter on, there's a whole lot of room to move under here. I'm going to move my oil pan out of the way, because I do not want to drop my fill plug inside that mess. I'm going to just move this over to the side for now. Get my oil plug, which I just cleaned. It's not yucky. And then what I'm going to do is wipe some of the drips off. Oh, I know you guys can't see this. Not a whole lot of room under this Cherokee. I'm going to screw the oil plug back in by hand until I can't tighten it anymore. Slide this arm through here. Snug her up. Good and tight. Now, ow! Now we're going to go back up top. And we're going to fill her with oil. Oh, goodness. Until this thing gets lifted, there ain't a whole lot of room in here. I don't know if you can see it. Oops. I just screwed something up. I don't know if you can see it or not. I have my, where is it? I jacked it up under the pumpkin, and then what I did was I took my jack stands for my double protection and put them underneath the axle, just to give it a little bit of clearance so I can squeeze under here. Being stock and stock tires, there's not a whole lot of room to move around under here. Alright, let's go up top and get some oil for her. Okay, the next step to our oil change is the easy part. We're going to fill the engine back up with oil. In order to do that, unscrew this little cap thing here. What I like to do is take a rag and very gently wipe whatever dirt, crap, rust, whatever might be on it. Don't push it down inside the motor, but just wipe it off. And then, the best part is finding a really, 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 really big ass funnel. Why not? Why not keep it interesting? Ready? This is the biggest funnel I have. Actually, it's the only funnel I could find. So, one really big ass orange funnel. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to put some oil in the engine. Hold on to your seats, boys and girls. It's going to get rowdy. 1 gallon of oil equals 4 quarts. What we're going to start doing is dumping it in here. And at some point here, we're going to check the fill level. Big ass funnel comes in handy, doesn't it? And y'all were laughing at my big ass funnel. How many times did I say big ass funnel? See that? With a big ass funnel, 1 gallon of oil goes in really slick. No pun intended. I'm gonna give that a minute to drain down to where it's gotta go. Through the engine. Okay. I need my handy dandy grainy glasses. I want to make sure. Like maybe 1 one more quart, possibly. Alright, we're going to add one more quart because it's still a quart low. I just want to go slow because I don't want to overfill. Alrighty, that's another quart. That equals 5 quarts. And I believe that's all she needs. But we'll wait for her to drain down to the bottom down there, and we'll check the fill again to see. Hey, Richie! Hi! What are you doing? Cool. You want to come over here and play cards with me? Why not? Oh, Lord. You want to come home and play cards? Alright, let's see. Right a tick above the add line into the safe. So, I think what I'm going to do, since that was 5 quarts, and I'm sure she's still draining down inside, I'm going to leave it for now. Oh yeah, remember one really important thing. If your hands ain't a dirty, you ain't a wrenching.